What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Road to My First Payout. Now, today, look what happened. Another W. Guys, I think it's finally happening. I think I'm actually, trading and acting and doing the things that a profitable trader actually does. Call me crazy, but I'm pretty fucking sure your boy's gonna get that payout on this account. All I need is 2 winning days. If I risk the minimum amount around $200 even if I lose 3 in a row, I still will get a pretty nice payout. I just can't crash out and blow the account in one trading day, which of course could always happen, but not with me, man. That shit ain't happening with me, dog. But as you guys see, today was another banger day, 500 USD. And today I did something a little different. Everything's the same, strategy wise, but I just started adding in as price was going in my direction, because I like to have a starting position where my risk is around 300 to 400, and then as price confirms my original trade idea, I'm comfortable adding in and dragging my stop. But I'm gonna go over this in trading view because I don't want to take you guys back to see what I was seeing, right? But yeah, so far, man, everything is going fucking smooth, dude. Smooth. Let's go to trading view and show you guys what we saw today. So boom, go to 930 right here. Nice. All right. So as you guys see here, we are respecting bearish gaps to start off with, right? We have this bearish gap right here that we're respecting. So my original bias, believe it or not, was not bullish. I wanted to see this low get taken, and I wanted to see this low get taken. So as you guys see, this bullish hourly fair value gap is getting respected, right? And we just have a bunch of stacked lows down here. I feel like price wants to take that out to then go higher. So I'm kind of, in the morning, I'm kind of anticipating some move like this to then go higher. Look at all these stacked lows right here. That's a form of liquidity. I think price is going to want to take that out. But it did not do that. But besides that fact, we also have this hourly fair value gap right here. So I thought that market open, we're going to respect this gap and then just flush to these lows right here. But as we go to the 1 minute, we can see, oh my god, it just skips ahead of everything. But as you guys see, on the 1 minute, as soon as market opens, we just inverse the hourly gap. So I'm like, alright, are we going higher now? Is that the fucking draw, right? So when I realized that, okay, this hourly gap is not getting respected, then this is the main draw on liquidity. If price doesn't respect that hourly gap, the only place for it to go is to those highs. So I have my thing set, and I'm looking for price to retrace into some sort of imbalance here, then take me to this high, right? So I want to see, again, let's just paint the picture. At this point, I'm looking for price to do something like that. I'm looking for price to retrace into a PD array, take me to that high. But as we skip along in price right here, we completely inverse it. Boom. So at this point, I'm like, shit. I'm at this point, alright, now my original bias is confirmed, right? I want to see price take out these lows. So what do? I wait for, again, price to retrace now into a PD array so that I could take it lower. But as you guys see here, we just completely flip again. So now I'm like, alright, bro. Now I'm like, okay, if price was actually bearish and we were engineered to take out these sell side lows, these sell side liquidity right here, we would respect this gap. The fact that we come in, we edge those gaps, we completely inverse this 1 minute bearish gap with such a big, impulsive, big body candle. I'm like, alright, these highs are the legit draw. Now I just need to find a real entry to here so I can take to here, right? So let's see what happens. I have this fair value gap right here. Boom, boom, boom. And I actually get break even on one trade. I don't quite remember. Hold on. So if we go to the minute time frame, okay, we didn't get there yet. So originally I wanted to see price retrace further so I could use this level as a break even point. I like to go break even after we do something like this, take out these highs, go break even. But price takes that opening candle high out right here. So now, alright, now I need to find an entry from these gaps, these new form gaps. So I enter right here. Okay, hold on. I think I entered one position right here. As you guys see, we retrace into this gap, right? Let's make this a little clearer for you. This is a beautiful entry, I'm not gonna lie. Beautiful entry. We retrace into the gap. Beautiful, nice wick out of there, right? Boom, boom. So that's my first trade, right? But as you guys see here, we're gonna have to go to the. We get a nice flip towards my take profit. We take out this internal high. So what do? I go break even. So I go break even here, and as you guys see, next candle, boom. We get stopped at a break even, which is okay. I'm all right. I was considering just closing off for the day because this is a lot of chop right here. But look at how clean this is right here. Look at that candle, bro. Look at that candle. So I enter somewhere in here. Somewhere in the formation of this candle right here. Boom. Take profit here. Stop loss was at this low right here. So 1 to 1.2. And I originally entered with 10 contracts. So I entered with 10 here. Stop loss here. Yep, 380. Take profit was around 415. But as you guys see here on Top Step, I actually added in. So boom. Once we got a follow through candle, I think I added another 3. Then I think one more candle. I think at this point we added another 3. And then at this point I was gonna go break even as soon as we took out this high. So boom, break even here. Now we're break even around here. And we mess around a little bit, but we end up just blasting our TP for a solid $500 day. Now, boys, look at my freaking videos. This system and this strategy that I'm fucking with is super effective. It is so simple to me, and it is so easy to follow. It just makes so much logical sense. Like, it takes out all of the guesswork, all of the over analysis, the over analyzing, analysis paralysis. It takes out all of that, bro. It's so fucking easy, bro. Look at what we're doing on the higher time frames. All you gotta do is look at the hourly. Find one point on the chart where you are certain price is gonna go, right? So if you look at the chart and you've looked at it for enough time, you just understand where price is going, right? Like at this point, like I said, at market open, I was pretty sure we're gonna go lower. But as we flip, I change my draw. This is my draw. And I'm just certain that price is gonna go here on the hourly candle. Like I know where the hourly candle is going. Once you know where the hourly candle or the 4-hour candle is going, it's just a matter of finding an entry, boys. Like you can even enter something like this. You can legit just enter off the 5-minute close, that 5-minute flip, set your stop at the bottom of that FVG, and there you go, to 1-to-1 right there. Boom. Like there's so many ways to get involved. The major part of trading like this is just drawing liquidity. You need, like I was so certain that this high was gonna get taken, that especially after this 5-minute candle closure inversing this bearish gap, I'm just certain. I just know price is gonna go here, right? I just know. I literally just know. So what do? I go to the 1 minute and I just look for an entry. Once you know price is going somewhere, it's just a matter of like getting a proper entry. And look at how clean price is moving, guys. Boom. We buy up, we retrace a little bit, buy up again. Retrace a little bit, buy up again. Dude, look at this fucking chart, dude. It's so easy. It's so freaking easy. The problem is getting caught up in trades like this shit right here, you know, getting caught in price that moves like this, like boom, 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 just a fucking bunch of bullshit. If you can just ignore this kind of price and trade this kind of price like this, dude, look at how free that is. Look for displacement, look for displacement towards a draw, and you're golden, dude. It's so free. The problem is just handling the loss. You can't assume this is going to be 100% win rate sort of strategy. You're going to make technical mistakes. The chart doesn't always, you know what I mean? It's not always going to be a winner. And you just have to understand that losses are part of the game. The best loser is the best winner. The best winner is the best loser. You know what I mean? Best loser wins. That is just the game, the name in the game of trading. You can't take a loss and crash out and switch your strategy. You can't take a loss and fucking try to revenge trade and enter a bullshit trade after that. You can't be scared of missing out on a move and entering into some FOMO sort of setup, and then your actual setup happens after you take a loss. Dude, you're gonna go on tilt. You're gonna blow your account, bro. Be patient. Learn what your setup looks like. Learn this stuff. It takes time. Learn it. Become fucking confident in your ability, and then just stay patient, and the results will come. And I don't even have any results yet. I haven't even gotten a freaking payout. But dude, I'm telling you, I'm locked in like never before, bro. Never before, dude. Profit factor 40.73. 85% win rate. I don't even know what this loss is. Oh, it's probably my break-even trade. I have 100% win rate right now on this account. The fuck you talking to, bro? And I know it seems like I have a bit of an ego, but trust me, I got it locked in, dude. I got it dialed in. Like, 3 winning trades aren't gonna affect my ego too much, but I do have a feeling that like once I am making money and shit, my ego is gonna get inflated and I will get humbled a bunch of times, and I'm prepared to deal with that as it comes. But I am gonna, like, I'm gonna feel like him. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, people are so scared of being confident and being cocky or whatever, but dude, I've been grinding at this profession, this skill set for years, and I'm finally seeing some good results. I am gonna be confident about it. I am gonna talk my shit, dude. I don't give a fuck. You know, people don't understand how much time that I've put into this skill set, dude. Nobody understands. Nobody understands. Parents, friends, siblings, dude, family, nobody gets it. Nobody gets it except other traders out there that have done the same shit I'm trying to do. Like, it's a different level of grind, and it's not like a grind like a construction job where you like are manually and physically tired and exhausted from being up 10 hours a day in the sun. It's not that kind of grind or that kind of tired. It's mentally draining. This is a mental thing. Trading, your trading performance depends solely on how well you think and how well you're able to control yourself. It is a type of grind that is far deeper and far more stressful than any sort of physical grind. This is a mental grind, dude. It is a mental struggle to keep believing yourself, to try, like, you have to be so conscious and aware of your thoughts when you're trying to do some shit like this. Is like, it's insane. Like, you have to understand that any sort of doubt you feel will affect your ability to read the chart. Any sort of like FOMO or trying to do this for a flawed reason, that'll affect the way you see the charts. Like, dude, it's a type of grind nobody understands until you're in it. But yeah, I'm just yapping here now. I'm just feeling good, dude. This was such a good week, man. I needed this. I needed a week like this. Let's see what happens next week. But God bless, dude. Hopefully we see some nice setups, some nice moves next week. I'm sure there will be. But yeah, I'm also leaving next week 17th to go to Ohio. So I have 3 days to see what we can do. I'm not going to force nothing, bro. 3 trades a week is usually the average for A+ setups. You know? It's usually 2 to 3 trades a week. You're not going to be getting 5 beautiful trades a week. GG's, bro. Good luck with that. the more you trade doesn't mean the more money you're gonna make. Less is more with trading, dude. For real. The grind, like I said, with trading isn't the amount of time you put into actually trading. It's what you do outside the charts. It's how you think. Trading is literally just a game of thinking. And if you optimize your mindset and you optimize your belief system, you optimize the way you think, you will be a good trader, dude. You will be a good trader. For me, the problems I'm still having is I still feel like I'm focused on the outcome a little too much. I'm like, when I feel like I'm in a trade, my heart does start to, pound a little bit. And it's a fucking 50K funded, bro. Like, I gotta get over this shit ASAP because I want to be risking thousands, like in a personal account scenario, I want to be risking a band or two per position. How am I gonna be able to do that when I'm like feeling the stress from a 50K funded account? Like, come on, bro. But I know it's a gradual process. As I make money with the fundeds, I'll start to give less a fuck about them. I'll start to be, less emotional. And then it's just a stepping stone. I move into a live account. I'll start risking like $50 per trade, $100 per trade. And as I just develop that confidence and that stability, emotionally wise, I'll be good to eventually scale. But it takes time, dude, and I understand that. People come into this shit thinking they're gonna make 10 bands a month in the first 2 months of trading, 3 months of trading. Bro, you probably can learn the technical side of this in a month or two, the technical aspect of reading a chart and making good decisions trading wise. But the issue is the psychology and the emotions surrounded by risking capital. Like it's like when you're gambling, you see and you put down $500 on the roulette spin and you see the ball spinning, your heart's gonna be pounding, dude. But if you have that same emotion, that same feeling in trading, you're not going to be a consistent winner. Because when you have those feelings, you crash out. That's not a logical, rational mindset. You have to be so calm and level-headed in these charts. You can't be in a state of like fear and chaos, because then you're going to make bad trading decisions. Your brain will be blinded by the actual reality of what the chart is telling you. You're going to see something completely different than what is there. But man, this is just a whole yap sesh. Episode 2 in the books. Hopefully, by episode 5 or 6, we're fucking withdrawing the payout. The series over, but we'll just keep on grinding, baby. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. See you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend, dude.